All right, welcome in. Weather conditions creating a busy day for firefighters, and this is a statewide situation. So some new video into our newsroom as crews work to contain a grass fire. This one out in Butler County.
And there are a lot of fires going on at the moment. That includes a fire in northwest Sedgwick County. Just within the last half hour, the Sedgwick County Fire Marshal urging people to avoid the area of 215th Street West and K96. 12 News reporter Julia Dockery is headed to that scene, and we hope to hear from her soon later on in this newscast. We are also following that fire in Butler County. We want to give you a better idea of where this is all playing out. This is just east of Douglas in the area of 230th and Haverhill Road. We do have a crew headed to that scene as well.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check in with Roman Campa live at that scene. Roman, what can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right, Mike. I've been here for the past hour, and what I can tell you is that it is still extremely windy out here. It is very smoky as well, and I assume, as you can see behind me, crews are still here monitoring this scene. But the good news is that Butler County says that this fire is under control. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the video that my photographer shot as we were pulling into this scene. Now, Butler County says it started around 2 p.m. this afternoon when crews responded to a large wildfire along Haverhill Road. And again, like you mentioned, that's just east of Douglas, and it prompted evacuations for those living in this area. Multiple crews were here on the scene, including Andover, Augusta, and Cali County. Now, some of the damage that we saw was burned power lines. Now, I'm still waiting to hear how this fire started, and I'm hoping to get some official sound so I can bring that information to you guys here within the next hour or so. But again, the fire is under control. Mike, Rachel.
Roman, thank you. Our thoughts with those firefighters. Remember, a lot of those rural firefighters, in fact, most of them volunteers out there working to keep us safe. Also breaking right now, wildfire in Ellsworth County forced part of I-70 shut down. A live look right now. So this is just outside of Wilson. About 4 miles of the interstate was closed down earlier due to the fire. Looks like things are rolling along pretty well. But a photo from that scene, thanks to Andy Stanton for sending this to me. You can see a large plume of smoke earlier in the day. The Ellsworth County Sheriff's Office says that fire has been contained. They are working on some hot spots there. We are also monitoring what we're told is a large fire in Osage County. We're working to get more details on that. Hopefully some pictures and video give you a better idea of what's happening there.
Also breaking right now, here's a live look from our Wichita sky cam, and you can see the hazy skies that we're seeing. Wichita has issued an advisory for the poor air quality. The air right now is considered unsafe for those with heart or lung disease, older adults, children, and teens. And you can see from our sky cam right here behind us, the camera is really bouncing around due to those strong winds today.
It has been strong all day. Storm Team 12 issued a weather alert day because of that wind. A weather alert now also in play for tomorrow, not due to the winds, this time due to the threat for some severe weather. So let's get the latest on everything here. Chief Meteorologist Ross Jansen here. Ross.
Now, Mike and Rachel, we've certainly been looking at some strong winds, and probably the biggest question you have for us, when is it going to go down? The next several hours, at least the next 2 to 3 anyway, gusts of close to 50 can be expected for most of Kansas. That's where we've been for a good part of the afternoon. 10 o'clock tonight, far western Kansas is starting to see the wind ease up, but we're still gusting to around 40 for much of the state. Now let's go to early Wednesday morning. Western Kansas in a bit better shape, but we're still gusting to around 30 or 35 in Salina, Hutchinson, and Wichita, and we're still thinking the wind speeds tomorrow gusting 25 to 35. So it's not as bad on Wednesday, but we're also not forecasting any calm conditions anywhere in Kansas. The fire that was showing up on radar in northwest Sedgwick County looks like it's down. There's the big plume of smoke that was showing up in northern Osborne County. That looks like it's starting to diminish some. And we've got several fires happening in northern Oklahoma. One of them west of Fairview, another one north of Oklahoma City. So it's highly likely that the smell of smoke will be in our air for many hours to come. That chance of severe weather on the horizon for tomorrow does include large hail and high winds. Just take a look at our future track. By mid-afternoon, things will be very active across central and eastern Kansas, and that's why we're issuing that weather alert coming up for tomorrow. There's a lot to say about the severe weather chance coming up on Wednesday, so we'll have those details for you, and even more rain on the horizon next week. Stay with us. A busy 10-day forecast for you coming up later.